back with another video. For today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys what you need for your emergency kit when you go to school, because I know I've needed one. I've had one all 4 years of high school because right now I'm in college, so I can give a lot of advice on what you really actually need in your emergency kit. Always keep one all 4 years of high school, but I really used it my senior year because that's when I realized I started forgetting everything. So I think it's really important that everyone has an emergency kit, because literally these are lifesavers when you messed up, when you go to school late and like, oh, I forgot my mask, oh, I forgot to do my edges, oh, I forgot to put deodorant on because you're in a rush. You don't want to be musty. You don't want to be caught slipping. It's literally crucial to have an emergency kit when you go back to school, because you literally do not know when you're going to need it. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you what you guys need for your kit. So without further ado, let's get on to this video. Basically for this video, I went over to Target to see if I can find anything in the travel section. I did see a couple things. The first thing that y'all gonna need for your emergency kit will be perfume. And y'all must be thinking what kind of perfume y'all be needing. Y'all need DOSSIER perfume. And if you guys didn't know, this video is sponsored by DOSSIER. So kindly send me over some perfume so I can recommend it to you guys, because I know we are needing some perfumes. Because y'all know the best compliment you can get is like a compliment on your scent. Like, oh girl, you smell good. That's a compliment. That right there is a compliment. So I know I have to get y'all right and make sure y'all get the best luxury perfumes that y'all can get for like really low price. And it comes in this really cute box right here. Basically, it comes with this little card basically stating what the ingredients are. Personally, it's always so hard to like pick perfumes, even when I go to the store, and especially over the screen. So DOSSIER makes it so easy to understand like what kind of scent you're looking for, especially for the school year. You want to start new, start fresh, get a new scent going on, because you know everyone has like a signature scent. DOSSIER makes it so simple and so easy to figure out what kind of scent you're going for. So the perfume set that I got was Floriental Vanilla, and it comes with this little cute card and just talks about the notes. So like the top notes are mandarin, pear, pink pepper, and licorice. Middle notes, jasmine, orange blossom, and then the base notes are sandalwood, patchouli, vanilla, and coffee. And this is said to be inspired by the YSL Black Opium perfume, and it literally smells so good. And I was really just trying to go for the vibe, not too grown, because y'all know when grown scents like you, it be borderline granny, but you still want to be young, you just want to be hip, giving the girls what's supposed to give. So I wanted to make sure I got a scent that was still smelled good, but like it was still a little sophisticated that I can wear from time to time. And this literally is the scent. And it smells so good. I love the smell of it. Like, it really smells like luxury. It's giving rich. It's giving very much rich girl. And if you guys want to purchase your very own DOSSIER perfume, make sure to use my code. And I'm going to put it right here in the description box down below, so I can hook you guys all up so you guys can be spelling right this school year, because this scent is bomb and y'all need to get on this. So that is the first thing you need, perfume, because you know if you want to freshen up, but don't put it over when you musty, do not put the scent over you, because that makes sure that don't smell right. But if you want to just freshen up, you know, after PE, you know, the original smell that you put on the day, it's starting to wear off a bit. You know, you want to refresh, you know, get it all together. So always keep like a little tiny size perfume in your bag, so you can just go a little spritz, a little boom, 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 and you'll be good and on your way. Shopping for your emergency kit, I would always just go to any place like Target, Dollar Tree, Walmart, literally anywhere that sells like travel size or small stuff things, because you want it to be very small, very much light. Like, you're not trying to bring your whole makeup kit, your whole makeup bag to school. You're trying to bring, you know, little light things. So I always try and go to like the travel section of like Target, Walmart, all those places, and even Dollar Tree, because like it's $1. So like all those places, just to like, you know, save my money, but also for a good price. So make sure you hit up those locations. The next item I have is just some deodorant, and this one, it don't gotta be anything special. So just any kind of travel size deodorant, which is like this big, so it's not big and bulky. I would also recommend like a spray on deodorant, because that's good too. And like if someone else is musty, someone else needed it, forgot theirs, you can just do a little squirt, because that's not all up in the armpit area. So this one's always good too, because you know, it's light, it's small, it's compactable, babe. So you know, you can travel on the go, because y'all don't understand how many times when I was like rushing out the house, like, dang, I forgot to put deodorant on, and then I have my emergency kit, I just went whoop whoop, and that was all good. I was all refreshed. So make sure to always bring this, because you never know when you're musty and you just forget something. So this is a must. If anything, y'all need to get, always make sure to put some perfume in your emergency kit. The next thing you'll be needing is some headphones, some AirPods, some anything like that. So basically I just have my AirPods right here, and I always made sure, especially like my last year of high school, I always made sure to have my headphones with me because I didn't understand how essential and crucial music literally was to me, because all the time when I would get bored in class and when the teacher would let you go on your phone, whatever, I like some background music when I'm scrolling, so I always play music, and especially in the hallways when you don't want to talk to nobody, want to mind your business, just put some headphones on and you can literally act like you're the main character, like get into it, because you in your own world. It's very much giving theme songs. So I always made sure I brought some headphones with me everywhere I went, especially for school when you don't want to talk to nobody. But these are crucial. The next thing going on with like electronics and stuff, you will be needing your phone charger, because y'all don't understand how many times my phone has died in class or died in school, and you have to be asking everyone, you got a charger, but you just want to have your own, you know what I'm saying? So always make sure you have a backup charger. You can literally get some $5 chargers at Target or at like Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure they got some Apple chargers, or literally on Amazon, get some like $5 chargers and just put in your bag, because so many times when I woke up and then literally my phone was not charging all night. So basically my phone's at 5% and I'm going to school. Like, that's not gonna work. But if I always had my charger with me, I would just like ask my teacher, can I plug it in the back of the class or connect it to my school laptop or whatever it was, and just like, you know, boom, boom, charge it. By the end of the period, it's at 100%. So I always made sure to have my charger on me because my phone was always dying. And then, so I don't need to worry about asking nobody, and I always can have a charged phone and always be, you know, communication with somebody. But yeah, a charger is also another must for school. Okay, y'all, the next thing y'all gonna be needing is your edge control and a brush. So basically, if you forgot to do your edges at home, you know, you in PE class, your edges, you know, they're kind of lifting a bit, they ain't as sleek as you did when you left the house, you want to retouch in the school bathroom, always make sure you have like a little tiny edge control. Like, that's from Amazon actually too, so y'all can just get it anywhere, and it's like small and compactable that I can just, you know, toss in my bag. And then this edge brush, if there's any smaller edge brush, I would honestly get this one because this one's like low-key kind of long. But if it's a smaller edge brush, I would definitely go for that instead. And basically, I would just put it in my bag, you know, just in case throughout the day my edges start lifting, they start looking a little crazy. I just go in my bag, grab them, do a little swoop-de-doop, and then I'm all good and I'm fine. And basically, this is another go-to that you all need, because you don't know when your edges start looking crazy. You don't want to look crazy after school day, so this is another must. Going on with more beauty and hair products, the next thing y'all gonna need is a hairbrush. I know this is basically mainly, you know, if you ain't wearing braids or anything, you obviously don't need this. But like, if you have like a compactable small brush that's like, you know, portable, you can just, you know, in and out. Like, this one's a little too big, so I'll obviously go for a smaller size. But just have a hairbrush on you. I always just toss, like, even though this one was big, I used to like toss like a similar size one in my bag and just like, okay, that's fine, that's gonna do. But like, I would get a smaller one if your hair just gets tangled throughout the day. You know, you got a little brush quick. So this is actually like really crucial, especially, you know, wigs and weaves and so on and stuff. I know, like, from when I had like a sew-in, it used to get, you know, tangled in the back. It wasn't looking as fresh, so I just gotta, you know, run the brush through it a bit and then, you know, like, look better. So this is another thing y'all gonna be needing. The last thing for hair related products would be like a scrunchie. Like, any hair ties, scrunchies, or anything like that you guys use to put in your hair, I would bring like extras of it, because there's so many times, you know, when they break, when you lose them, when they just like, you know, fall on the ground, you're like, dang, that's gone, I ain't never gonna get that back. So you need to like stack up. So I would like recommend having like 2 or like a whole pack in your bag, because you don't know when you're ever gonna need it, when you're like have your hair down one day, but, you know, went to your emergency kit and boom, you can just whip one of these things out and just put your hair in a hair tie. I wish I packed more of these when I had my emergency kit during school, but now I know I'm gonna be bringing a whole bunch of these. And then another beauty related product is lash glue, and this is a must for me. If you don't wear lashes, girl, not you, because you don't need them, but if you do wear lashes, always have some sort of lash glue or some sort of anything, because the lash glue already is small itself, so like you don't need to get mini or whatever, but this one is so essential. So many times my lashes were lifting in school, and then like I don't look crazy going around, so I have to just rip them off entirely. And I just didn't want to go like that, you know? I can just do a little whoop whoop, touch up here, touch up there, and then now they're back up. So I always made sure I had some lash glue in my bag, because I don't want to look crazy throughout the day if my lashes start lifting. You don't want to be that person whose lash starts looking crazy. So this is a must to have some lash glue, just to retouch up your lashes if you do wear lashes. Going along with the lash glue, I always recommend a lash case, especially if you do sports and stuff, because I did cheer and track, and I don't like running with no lashes on. I don't like standing with no lashes on. I don't like doing any cheer anything with no lashes on. So I would always take them out for practice, and I just didn't like doing it with lashes, so I would just like rip them off, put them in the lash case, and just toss in my bag. Because every time I wouldn't have a lash case, it would get all crumply, and then after like a couple wears, I can't wear them anymore because they're all crumpled in my bag and it's all dirty. Like, you don't want that. So if you want to keep them, you know, in the good condition, just bring your lash case, just stick them on here, and just toss in your bag. I found this to be real helpful for me, because that's like when like the lashes start irritating my eyes. If that ever happens throughout the day, I can just whoop whoop throw in here, and I know they'll still be good for the next day if I want to wear them, and they won't be all crumpled up in my bag. So this is a must. Okay, y'all, the next thing y'all gonna be needing some lip related products. So first off is some lip gloss and some lip liner. Y'all know your lip gloss don't last all day, so it's always important to bring your own lip gloss, and you can get these in bulk on Amazon or, you know, your beauty supply store, and that's what I always do. I always have one in my bag so I can just, you know, reapply throughout the day, because you want your lips to be fresh, be popping, be glossing. So you need this, and also your lip liner. And then like if you do your lip liner, always bring some backup ones. I always just bring my brown one. Before doing any of that, especially if your lips are dry, you don't want to put lip gloss on top of that, because that weird combination, we don't want that. So it's always important to just have some lip balm, because you know you want your lips to be moisturized before you put the lip gloss on, or your lips can be cracked and ugly. We do not want that. We don't want y'all going out sad this school year. So we always make sure that we have some chapstick in our emergency kit to make sure that we are looking good, where our lips are looking glossy, our lips are looking very much moisturized, nourished, all that stuff. So always make sure I have some chapstick on me. The next thing I recommend having is a couple masks on you. I know personally sometimes when I go out, the mask be popping off right here, you know, the little tabs, it be popping, it be breaking. I'm like, dang, what am I gonna do now? Like, who just has like a mask on them like that? So I would just recommend having like 2 on you. I know they have some like Dollar Tree where they have like packs of 3 or like masks just like on deck and ready. So I would like recommend get like a pack of those just to have on you. So like just in case it breaks, or just in case whatever the situation may be, just have a couple of masks on them. But I would honestly recommend black masks, because those are the more stylish ones. But you know, whatever mask you can get, just toss like a couple, probably like 2 or 1 in there just in case it breaks. You never know the situation. I recommend just having a couple of these and you'll be set. The next thing I would recommend is just some tissues. Whether you have allergies, you sick, you got a cold that day, your nose starts running, whatever the case may be, everyone needs some tissues. I personally never really like use tissues all that much, because I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really didn't need it, you know what I'm saying? But like, especially if you have allergies and stuff, who got tissues on them like that? But if you have your emergency kit, you can be like, oh, yup, you need tissue? You need a tissue? But it's always important just to have some tissues on you, because you never know the situation. Also some makeup wipes. I did not include this, but if you wear makeup and you get sick and irritated of it like throughout the day, tissues, face wipes, makeup wipes, all crucial. Next thing I would recommend is a bit TMI, but we know we all need it, is some pads, because you never know when you start your cycle up again. Because I know for me, I don't use the period tracker app because I got a new phone. I just didn't feel like downloading. So now it's just a guessing game at this point. And whenever you start your period in the middle of class, you don't want to be asking people, oh, you got a pad, oh, you got a pad. Now you starting a little ruckus. You don't want that. You want to be discreet, quiet. So like, oh girl, I got like 2 of those. And just in case you want to be that friend, that person who asks like, oh, you got a pad, and just be like, girl, you know I do. And you know, like, see, that's nice. See, you want to be that kind of person. So I always just recommend having like, you know, 2 or 3, it depends how much you really need. But always just having this on deck, so you don't need to be going and asking around for anything. So just having a couple on deck will really save you. The next thing you need is just some light casts, because you never know. Because I know at my school, there was always somebody selling some candy over there, selling some chips over there, and they got the vending machine. You never know you get hungry or anything like that. It's always imperative to have some light casts, because you never know the case may be. You never know you gotta do something that day. You gotta pitch in your $5 for the pizza party. You forgot the pizza party money, but your emergency kit got $5 in it. So it's always imperative to just have some light cash. I never brought light cash because I don't like spending my money in general. So I didn't want to give myself the opportunity to spend no money. But just in case you have to do something, you feeling a little hungry that day, you always have some money on you. So, you know, just like $5, $10, you don't need that much. Because if you bring too much, your stuff might get missing. And you don't want that, because no one's going to be searching through your stuff for no $5. But for some 20, I don't know how your school roll. But my school really wasn't like to that thievery type of stuff, but I don't know how your school rolls, so I would always remember like a light amount of cash, like $5. Like, what you really buying at school, you know what I'm saying? So $5 is really crucial. The next thing y'all gonna be needing some lotion, and this one is literally so perfect because it's travel size, it's cute, it's not too big and bulky that you need to be like lugging around like a big whole body, you know, lotion, but it's, you know, small, tiny, compact. A little ashy on your elbows, ashy on your knees. Someone else is ashy, your friends ashy, like, girl, I got you. Girl, I got you. You know how many times we came to school ashy? And it's embarrassing. It's a bit embarrassing, babe. Like how you all look, your outfit's cute, you look put together, but then your elbows ashy. Girl, how you do that? But so it's always important to bring some lotion with you because you never know when you're gonna need it, when you ashy, when your friends ask you, when your friends ask you. So always make sure to bring some lotion on you because you never know when you're gonna need it. But here's some other stuff I don't have on me, but I still think it's important that you get is some gum. You never know, you need refresh, you know, some gum, some mints, or anything like that. It's always important to have, you know, just like a little light pack of gum. This is very much a big responsibility if you want to be that person that has gum, because you know that person that has gum, you always ask for some from them. You want to be that person, you could be that person, but if you want to have gum, you might want to keep it on the hush hush, but always have gum just in case, you know, after lunch, you don't want your breath to be smelling like whatever you ate, so just, you know, pop a little gum stick in your mouth. You all set? So that's all you really need. Next thing y'all need is some hand sanitizer. Just something small, something compact, something you really just like throw in your bag. Especially now with everything that's going on, you want to always have hand sanitizer. Make sure you're clean at all times. If you can't go to the bathroom to wash your hands for a quick second, you always have your hand sanitizer on you, so you can just do a little squirt before you eat your lunch, before you do this, do that, whatever it may be. Just always have some hand sanitizer on you. The last thing that you guys will be needing is low-key really optional, because this is doing a little much. It's just some cough drops and Advil, because really, I know for me, I still went to school when I was sick. Do I recommend that? No. But do my parents force me to go? Yes. If you're sick, you got a little cold coming on, just toss one of those in the mouth, a little light pack of cough drops, and just toss that in your bag and you'll be all set. And then just also with that Advil too, I know people always get like period cramps, headaches, whatever it is. I never really get period cramps, or I really like never found the need to have it. But just in case you on that type of stuff, like you need some Advil or whatever the case may be, just have some on you. Just a little tiny travel size one that you can just pop in your mouth real quick. So those are always important to have. Well guys, that concludes my video on what you guys need to have in your emergency kit, and I hope for this back to school season I prepared you with just a little bit more so you guys know what you need to put in your bag so y'all can stay right all school year. And also special shout out to DOSSIER for sending me this perfume, which I love so much. And also guys, the 10% code, I'll put it right here and also in the description box down below if you guys want to purchase your very own DOSSIER perfume. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys already don't, follow me on my Instagram, which is at OZIOMMAA. See y'all in the next video. Bye guys.